Welcome to Video 5, our final in our master's class on designing an XPRIZE to change the world, and hopefully this has been fun for you. I know it's fun for me. All right, so the process here is you and your team have been filling out all the required parameters for the XPRIZE you're designing, filling it out, what the rules are going to be, the amount of the purse, information about the impact and all of that, and we're going to be reading all of this. But there's one important part that is critically important, and that is your pitch video. We're going to be asking every team who's submitting for this Design XPRIZE competition to submit a pitch video, and I'm looking for it to be a video filmed by you, by one of you. Maybe it's a team, maybe it's a team lead. I want to see your face, I want to see your passion. Because if you're selected as a winner, you're going to be coming to XPRIZE headquarters, you're going to be meeting with all of our benefactors, with myself, with Tony Robbins, with many other individuals who are funding these prizes or these prize development efforts. And so we want to hear your enthusiasm. We want to see how you pitch it. And in success in this, in what we're calling this XPRIZE Design Hackathon, if you survive there, you're going to go to our Visioneering Summit at Terranea Resort, where we have all the biggest benefactors. And again, putting you on stage, I want to know your passion. I want to know how much you own this idea, right? So getting a video from you is how we're going to measure that in part. And so this is a 90 to 120 second video, approximately, right? We're looking at it to be, please, no more than 2 minutes, and I'm going to give you an example of how I would pitch the Ansari XPRIZE if I were pitching my prize idea. So I want to know who you are, that you understand the problem space, what are the rules in your pitch video, and the impact you want to create. And I want you to do that. You can use visuals, you can produce this thing as beautifully as you want, or you can do it on an iPhone that you hold yourself. Totally your choice, right? Looking for the best ideas and the passion that is going to shine through and the knowledge of what you're doing. All right, so let me give you an example of this, and hopefully it falls somewhere between 90 and 120 seconds. I haven't done this one in a long time, but here we go. Hi, my name is Peter Diamandis. I'm a serial entrepreneur in space, and since I was a child, I've wanted to fly in space, but I gave up on NASA being the way I was going to get there. And so I read about Charles Lindbergh that in 1927, he flew from New York to Paris to win a $25,000 prize. And that $25,000 prize inspired 9 teams who spent $400,000. So I want to create a prize for private spaceflight. Not to go to Mars, not to go to the moon, but just for the first team who can build a private spaceship and can demonstrate that it's not just for governments. So here are the rules I propose. This would be a $10 million prize. $10 million is enough money to inspire an entrepreneur, but not the Boeings and the Lockheeds, right? We want people reinventing this. And $10 million for the first team who can build a 3-person spaceship, not a 1-person stunt, but a pilot and 2 paying passengers, that can fly those 3 individuals up to 100 kilometers altitude, which is officially space by both the US and European standards, land safely, and within 2 weeks, make that trip into space again. And by requiring the same ship to fly within 2 weeks, it means that the cost of the second flight is the fuel and the touch labor, which makes this potentially into a business. So those are my rules. I would probably go to wealthy individuals who are passionate about space to get the prize funded. And at the end of the day, I hope that in success, that this competition will demonstrate to the world that private individuals can build spaceship, that we can change the rules and regulations, and that we can bring capital into the marketplace. So that's my idea for my suborbital XPRIZE. I hope you love it. All right, so there you go as an example of a 90-second, 120-second pitch. I've introduced myself, what the problem space is, what the rules are in a measurable fashion, what I hope the impact is. You can do the same. I hope you do. I'm excited to see what you come up with. So that's video 5. Hopefully you're going to have a blast and you'll learn about this field And eventually, in success, I'd look forward to meeting you. But even more so, having you become a prize designer in the XPRIZE ecosystem. Thank you so much for your time, your attention, your passion, and your commitment to impacting the planet.